This is an A1 exclusive.
Tell Plastic Craig is going down. They mad they couldn't get their point across. Shit, I love the sound. Them sources looking weak, homie. You know we gon' check them out. Lying through your teeth, have my pseudo killer stretch you out. Bring them back, they calling me the puppet master. It's always some strings attached. The pseudo always dies at its source. We gon' see to that. And there you go pontificating. You know we don't believe in that. And I'm bringing reading back. Don't I make this shit look cool? Debaters better keep it cool. Might hit up heavy hitters, have a rule, get it you. Have my scholars line you up, and I ain't talking barber school. Peer review party, bring your paperwork. You showed up to debate with no sources? Man, that's crazy work. Them ad homs that never work. If you scared, go to church. It's your Allah, no more shirt. The versus series poppin', sir. Till DMG is going down, they mad they couldn't get their point across. Shit, I love the sound. Them sources looking weak, homie. You know we gon' check them out. Lying through your teeth, have my pseudo killer stretch you out. Bring them back, they calling me the puppet master. It's always some strings attached. The pseudo always dies at its source. We gon' see to that. And there you go pontificating. You know we don't believe in that. Tell Ratchet Craig is going down. They mad they couldn't get their point across. Shit, I love the sound. Them sources looking weak, homie. You know we gon' check them out. Lying through your teeth, have my pseudo killer stretch you out. Bring them back, they calling me the puppet master. It's always some strings attached. The pseudo always dies at its source. We gon' see to that. And there you go pontificating. You know we don't believe in that. Shift TV 314.
Yeah, talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
Back again like flu season, I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving, don't give a I don't care. Did the by my lonesome, no wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run, all I really want is my share. Get him, I got him, I told him it's nothing. In the discussion, all them feelings I throw on my beat on percussion. It's disgusting, I hear them bragging about that they did and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you on my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old. I'm on they now, can't get a pass now, I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'm a spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the skies the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been duck dog, getting in my new merch, colored duck sauce on the new couch with my Chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a heart
don't give a, that's what they don't understand. Welcome to Paradigm Shift TV 314. This is your brother, DMG the Poet, aka Brother Pianki, also known as the HNIC. And today we got a powerful show with, dare I say, our most powerful guest, especially as it pertains to the Versus series. That being said, y'all know, before we get into our spiel, I gotta do my spiel. Shout out to my man, Thinkers from over at the Thinkers Bible, Pastor Robert Ash in the building. Hey Rob, put the link to that show you did in the chat if you can. My man had a powerful show. He was a guest on the Brother channel. Y'all subscribe to that Brother channel if you're interested in his content. Definitely support my brother, the good Pastor Robert Ash, and everything he's doing over there at the Thinkers Bible. Powerful content, especially those who are into biblical knowledge and how it applies to the world today. Shout out to Ray Ray. I'm surprised she's here because Hemi ain't on the show. I just got to say that. Shout out to my sister, though. Shout out to Random Info, Big Hemi. We got my man A1, the biblical, the Bible breaker in the building. My bad. Timotheus in the building. Who else we got up in here, man? Shout out to Blessed Ones. We got my man Haru, the #1 debater in the Versus series, top 10. But again, before we get into all that, I gotta say, God bless to all my Christian brothers and sisters. Hotep to all my Kemetic brothers and sisters. I want to say Islam to all my Moorish brothers and sisters. I want to say Assalamu alaikum to all my brothers and sisters in the NOI. I want to say shalom to all my Israelite brothers and sisters. I want to say peace to all my brothers and sisters in the nation of gods and earth, them 5%ers. I want to say salute to all my atheist brothers and sisters. I want to say what up to all my Abo brothers and sisters. I want to say what's up to all my Naga brothers and sisters. What's up to all my Owaspi brothers and sisters. Creator gang. I want to say what's up. I got to add this. I just thought about this in honor of the champ being in the building. I got to say what's up to all my Pan-African brothers and sisters. Last and certainly not least, I got to say Jumbo to all the rest of my brothers and sisters all throughout the African diaspora, be it here in the wilderness of the United States of America or beyond. Y'all know I say that greeting for one reason and one reason only, is because if you're Black, I'm with you, and I hope you with me. Our different ideologies should not keep us from uniting. We can have unity without uniformity, and we can disagree without being disrespectfully disagreeable. That being said, I don't really, usually I would say, please reintroduce yourself to the Paradigm Shift TV 314 audience. But I don't think this man needs an introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway. So I'm just going to hit this.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
I got to do it one more time for the one time. Real quick.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
For those who don't know, this is the undisputed, undefeated, reigning, defending Versus Series World Champion, Demus, the Pan-African atheist. My man,
man, what is good, bro?
What's up, my brother? It been a long time. You shouldn't have left us without a dope guest to come through, my brother. What's going on, man?
Hey, you know how it is, man. You know what I mean? Super Pan Man, wild as a Taliban, Panbarian, the Seventh Sword. Shout out to the Barbarians. Shout out to all the Pan fans, all the Panamaniacs in the crew. Shout out to everybody that decided they wanted to boo the kid. I love that. Even the people that have been defeated don't even boo me. So I love it. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the world tour promoting Paradigm Shift 314 to the world. You know how we do it. And Thailand, Australia, the Bermuda Triangle. We are trying to make sure we get as much exposure as possible to the Versus series because I see we've been having some shakeups, you know what I'm saying, in the rankings. And we need to make sure that the world see what's popping on Paradigm Shift TV 314.
That's facts. That's facts. And it has been some shakeups in this Versus series. Excuse me, this Versus series top 10. Some people moved out and some others moved in. And you know how we do, especially with me. You know, I got questions, man. I got questions. Even for the reigning defending champ, I got questions. So with that being said, I'm gonna jump right in with my first question, man. You stood at the top of the Versus series since its inception as the reigning, defending, undefeated, undisputed Versus series world champion. And if I may, I just gotta.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Yeah. And what do you think of the new wave of debaters entering the league? Do any of them pose a real threat to your reign?
You know, in all respect, you know what I mean? All of them hold a threat in their own ways, especially the fact that they might be able to pull a plug on my computer or interfere with my Wi-Fi. Beat me in a debate, maybe not, but you know what I'm saying? They might be able to throw something.
Wait a minute. Did you just say, bro, I'm finna kick you off my show, bro. Did you really just say they may be able to help you with your wife? Wow.
I'm scared. I mean, you know, a couple of the guys seem pretty informed, tech issues, you know what I'm saying? I mean, normally I go to my boy Rocky for that type of thing, but you know, a couple cats seem pretty smart, you know what I mean? So we'll see how we do. But no, I can't front. A couple of the guys gave some really good presentations. I even came up on the shows when they did present. The brother Cool is how you pronounce that? The QW.
Cool. Yeah, like cool without the L.
Yeah, I can't front. That brother's style is pretty serious. He's gonna be something to contend with. Islamic. What was his name?
Isa, the Islamic Intimidator.
Yeah, the Islamic Intimidator. I like his presentation too. I like the angles that he comes from for his position. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting to see the different people's platforms that they come from. So you know what I'm saying? I've been watching. And I think it's filling out nicely. I would like to say that the ranking system is looking beautiful right now. Making the two shakeups.
Okay. Did you happen to catch the everything you need to know about the Versus series show?
I caught parts of it, but again, remember I was supposed to be on that show and had some.
That's facts. Yeah, I switched up at the last minute. I had done that presentation, and you gave me an excuse to go ahead and go live with it. So everything happened for a reason. Unfortunately, your situation wouldn't, but yeah, I think
there was a silver lining. Let's just say that. Yeah.
I needed to get that info out. You know what I'm saying? So, but that being said, when you get a chance, and if you want the PDF, I can just send you the PDF. I think anybody that got anything to say about what it is we doing over here, shout out to Domo. I'm gonna connect with you on Facebook, bro. I don't know what was going on with our phones earlier, but that's another one that may be coming over here, Doc. Domo is a serious debater, and hey, that's heavy competition right there. So, but yeah,
I've heard his name. I definitely have heard his name. Can I just say one thing real quick? Because I'm not sure how long he got in there. I just wanted to salute my brother in the chat, man. Real Truth and Power. That is the Minister of Information in the current UNIACO.
Okay.
So he's good. If y'all see his channel, Real Truth and Power, go subscribe to that. You know what I'm saying? Black Power, like Pastor Ash said, Black Excellence is in the building for sure. Raise first.
Salute to that brother. And if you can, put the link to your channel in the chat. And y'all please go support that brother. That being said, man, I'm gonna get to my second question. And I think I'm probably the only one who call you these things, but I don't care. You've been called the grave digger, the skull collector, the ghost in the machine,
I heard it.
animated assassin. With Lucifer versus Haru for a shot at your title on the horizon, which of the two do you believe is most worthy of standing across from you, and why?
Oh, that's easy. This is the easiest question you could give me this whole time. Who do I think is most worthy?
Yes, sir.
Whoever wins. Whoever earned their shot, go step up to the plate. Like I said, I mean, it ain't even no real disrespect to anybody in the rankings, but you know what I'm saying? I am a bit cocky for a reason, you know what I'm saying? I do feel a bit invincible in my position, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? All comers can bring it. You see it.
No doubt. You had me for a minute. I was like, uh-oh. Did you say whoever win? All right, so check it out, man. We got a social media tournament coming up in August, right? Hey, shout out to the boy Reloaded. That's why you got to watch everything you need to know about the Versus series. But we got a social media tournament coming up in August. 4 participants are Brother Cool, Big Hemi, the Biblical Barbarian. We got our sister Quinn, and we got Michael Everett. Of those 4 participants, who do you think walks out the new reigning, defending Versus Series social media champion?
Oh. Hemington Von Johnson. For sure. I got all my $5 is gonna be on Hemi to win that. The entire thing, full sweep.
Hear me say me, duh. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Like when it came to the social media title being vacant, like I almost said, "Hey man, I'm just gonna put the strap on him." But then Brother Cool, Sister Quinn, and then Michael Everett is always. I was like, dang, I can't just put it on the brother here. Everybody gonna start saying my debate league is rigged if I just put it on the brother. So I couldn't just put it on the brother. So, but
yeah. I can tell you his biggest competition in that joint is gonna be the Brother Cool. That's gonna be.
I don't know, man. Have you seen Sister Queen get down, bro?
I have. Now that would be a good one. I'm saying the biggest competition he got because of the opposition, right? They're gonna be coming from the same type of understanding. So that might be a little difficult too. You might be right. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I still got Heavy to win that shit. I'm not sure which one is going to be the biggest competition.
Hey, I think this is probably going to be one of the most competitive tournaments we've done, probably since the one you won. But
I know they lucky I ain't in the joint. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think Quinn is. Hey, I think she's special, bro. I think she's special. But
I agree.
Hemi is, hey man, I get it. I don't have no bias, but I do have debaters I like. Like ain't nobody, I ain't got a front, and everybody know Pan is my man, right? But Hemi, bruh, like when you decide to pass the torch, like on some Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan type of stuff, right? Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson type. Like when it's time for you to pass the torch, man, Hemi is. I like the brothers. I like his style, bro. That's all I can say. But he a problem. He a problem. But Brother Cool is a problem, bro.
I too cool, calm, and collected, bro. That was real. Yeah.
Hey,
he was on some killer shit, man.
He's scary, cool, calm, and collected, man. And the thing I really like about the brother, he reached out. Him and Quinn, around about a week apart, they reached out to me and said they wanted to get into this versus thing. So again, shout out to the haters. Shout out to the haters, because I'm clearly doing something right. Because that brother reached out, Quinn reached out, and I think they've been some great additions. Because I didn't know neither one of them from apple or orange, but they saw what we was doing and wanted to be a part of it, and I appreciate both of them for popping in. But yeah, man, I think we got something special between them and Hemi. And then the Michael Everett is cerebral. He is cerebral with his, because he'll sneak up on you. I really feel like in his debate with my man, the Fifth Barber, he snuck up on him and got him. You know what I mean? Because
he come from angles you're not about to be expecting. For sure.
Yeah.
Yep. I may go step out on the limb and say that this. I'm gonna agree with you and say that this tournament will be at least, if not more, contentious than the one I was.
Yeah.
It's about to be pretty serious. I can't front.
Exactly. And that was the thing. I was like, I thought Fifth Barber, I'm moderating, but I was like, man, Fifth Barber, like he got him on the ropes. And Mike I was like, oh, this just got real. And as I suspected, he came away with the win. So it was what it was.
You know what though? To that point though, because I see my sister in the chat, right? So with Quinn and Fit Barber, I think when they get a couple more debates, and maybe even just watching a couple more debates, you know what I'm saying, so they can have, you know what I'm saying, more tactical approach. Let me not say a more tactical approach, where they can just adjust their approach different. You know what I'm saying? Just I think more experience will get them. They're gonna be problems too, both of them. Quinn is already a problem. I think she went against a veteran, and that's why she ran into what she went into. You know what I'm saying? So she gets somebody in her weight class, bro. Sheesh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So hey, it is what it is, man. And so I definitely think it's gonna be intense. But I think Hemi, I just think Hemi got something to say, man, and I'm interested to see how that thing pan out. I'm interested to see how it pan out, bro.
Make sure you go subscribe to all Hemi's music. He definitely got something to say. Check him out on whatever it's on.
Man, I'm glad you reminded me, man. I meant to have one of bro videos queued up, but I'm gonna get it next time. I'm definitely gonna get it next time. But yeah, that being said, man, I'm gonna move to my third question, bro. Both Lucifer and Haru bring interesting styles to the table. As the Pan-African atheist, how do you plan to dismantle their arguments? But how do you plan to dismantle not just their arguments, but the very foundation of where they plan to attack you?
Okay, well, this may seem prophetic later on, but it is exactly what you said. I have to attack them at the foundation, both of them. I watched both of them debate, even some of the old joints Joshua did. You know what I'm saying? And so I see the foundations of both of their positions. You know what I mean? And things can be adjusted. Like you see the one brother changed his position mid whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty good at seeing that thing coming, seeing switch ups coming. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be prepared for the switch up anyway. So it is the foundation, and it's usually with me. And even if you go back and look, man, a lot of the cats lost before the fight even started, and so it'd be the foundation for sure.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, and I think it'll be an interesting matchup either way. I know Haru, when Haru first came in, he was like, hey, bro, I'm telling you now, I'm the future champ of your debate league. I was like, what? I mean, hey, Haru was dead on the money, like, hey, I'm gonna be the champ. At first, he was like, "I'm gonna be the unified social media and world champ." I was like, "Whoa, hold on." I was like, slow down. Let me. And then I was like, you know what? Forget it. Don't go for both of them, because at the time I was like, I don't see them. But then I was like, nah, I gotta keep them separate for a minute. But at first, he wanted all the gold. You hear me? He was like, look, I'm about to get me a team together. When the tandem titles get here, I'm taking them. When the world title opportunity come, I'm getting that. Like, Haru was all about it. He all about the competition.
I'm glad he's calmed down. I'm glad he's calmed down now, because sheesh, that's a lot.
Yeah, that was gonna be a heavy workload, man. That was gonna be a heavy.
I'm just messing with you, bro. I see you
workload.
I'm just messing with you, fam. Come on, fam. It's fun and
that was
games,
gonna be a heavy workload. That was gonna be a heavy workload.
Listen, I'm down for literally. Remember, I told you from the beginning of this ranking business, man. Whoever, if they rank, you know what I'm saying. At this point, you know what I'm saying, they do got to be top 5. But before, it was anybody ranked. You know what I'm saying. But now, you know what I'm saying, the top 5 cats come holler at the cat. You know what I'm saying. You get a shot. You know what I'm saying. If you deserve it, you know what I mean. If you deserve it, you should have it. But then once you make the decision to come into the ring with me, that is part of your foundation. And again, that's where I'm. The fact that you decided to come in the ring with me is a bad decision.
Oh, hey, in case y'all, I know y'all might have thought he forgot how to talk that talk, but he ain't forgot. He has not forgot. The challenge.
Hemi and Haru don't win the chat though. I just wanted to be messy a little bit. But go ahead. What were you about to say?
No. I was gonna say the champ is definitely here. So listen, hey, some say, this is my fourth question, by the way. Some say you've already proven everything there is to prove. Others, however, claim your undefeated status has made you too comfortable. What do you say to those who believe you've never faced a truly dangerous ideological rival?
I would say that they have not met J-Fax.
Well, wait,
because
bro, hold on, stop. I'm not gonna let you do that, bro. I'm not gonna let you do that. We all know you are J Max, bro.
here we go.
We
Well,
all
then
know
again,
y'all. That's your seat. That's like Batman saying they have not met Bruce Wayne, or Spider-Man saying they have not met Peter Parker, or Superman saying they have not met Clark Kent. Everybody know you J Facts, bro.
the point is still valid. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't know that, if they don't know that, hey, what are we gonna do?
I'm joking, y'all. He's not J Facts. I'm joking.
Maybe. No, I'm just saying. But no, that was my hardest joint, and I believe, yeah, I ain't gonna say too much on that, but you know what I'm saying. He for a couple reasons. You know what I'm saying. It was my first one. That was definitely an issue, but he definitely came with things that I was not even expecting, and so I had to already be ready for that. So you know what I'm saying. As far as I haven't faced nobody, that's not necessarily true. I don't I don't consider. Let me not disrespect nobody. I ain't gonna disrespect nobody. There's some tougher challenges out there for me to face, and I'm out here for that. Let them come see me. They about to lose their heads too, but you know what I'm saying. It'll just be a tougher challenge. That's all. You know what I mean. I don't see my personal positions. Me being a Pan African atheist, I don't see nobody shaking that. Anybody beat me is gonna have to beat me on something else. There's the key to beat Pan. It's gonna have to be something else. Debate me on fruit crops in June or some shit. I don't know about
Full
that.
crops in June. Wow. Okay. Hey, I hear you, bro. I hear you. So listen, before I get to my last question, if you had a dream opponent out there in the debate space, who would it be? Oh, hold up. Shout out to the bar reloaded. But check this out, sis. I get it. If you don't give a fuck, you ain't gotta give a fuck. But barbarian or not, it's good. It don't matter if it's a barbarian over here. You still ain't gotta be over here. If you don't give a fuck, it's cool. And I respect it. Dream opponent, brother. Anybody in the debate space the last 10 or 15 years,
Okay.
outside of the homie that got locked up for underage girls and whatnot.
First of all, as long as it's not Rocky, I'm good. Knee jerk was back in the day when I first started doing this. I was watching one of those people that you just mentioned that might have gotten arrested for certain things, and one of his opponents, like Tazariak. Remember, if you remember, Tazariak used to be on the street with a couple other cats that used to be with him all the time. I
Right.
can't remember the dude's name, but I can't remember his name. But me and him, we linked on Facebook one time. It got into a back and forth, and I ain't seen him again since. But that would be a dream opponent, honestly. But there's no way to like even make that happen.
Hey, I'm working on a spotlight debate with Captain Tazoriak too, man. So that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting.
I ain't gonna hold you. He had a, you know what I'm saying, as far as Hebrews go, he is at a different level. You know what I'm saying, as far as being able to say stuff and respond to things on the spot. You know what I'm saying, and having ready, arguments ready, and I respect his gangster. But you know what I'm saying, one of the Hebrew team, one of the serious ones, they could get it. I was looking to debate a Muslim, so that would be an interesting one. So me and the Intimidator could get it rocking.
Shout out to Outside the Cube. I got it. Hey, Cube. I need you on the spotlight debate too, bro. If you willing. Shout out to Outside the Cube, one of the original hard-hitting atheists in the community.
And
Shout
even
out.
it's so like what he said when he was like, "Yo, that's low hanging fruit." Like that's not even a disrespectful statement. It's like, and to everybody that's a believer right now, please don't even take no offense to this. But as an atheist, most times we had a position where we came from belief, right? And we understand where believers are. Believers not understanding where atheists are is where y'all run into the biggest issue. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of times that's gonna be a downfall for y'all every time. So I done gave y'all a couple clues. It's like that Penn and Teller foolish. You know what I'm saying? I said a couple things. You know what I mean? You think you might be able to piece a couple things together. You might have a shot at beating the champ. Holla at me. Get ranked.
No doubt. Hashtag get ranked. The Versus series is live in 2025. All right, this is my last question, bro. And we can open it up or we can just keep chopping it up. So lastly, beyond the title, beyond the chip, what does Demus ultimately want to leave behind in the Versus series as a legacy? Is it the record, the message, or the movement you represent? Or is it all of the above?
Oh, you knew when you wrote that it was all of the above. But let's go with the record first. Absolutely, I'm very petty. The reason I came to do this was to win. The fact that I have won the title, you know what I'm saying, I've been able to defend it. Then I was invited to, you know what I'm saying, to join a debate team, you know what I'm saying. Listen, you know what I'm saying, I'm killing it. So it's hopefully I don't have a crash and burn like some of the folks have. I'm trying to protect that. A loss for me wouldn't be a crash and burn. I'm talking about bad things. So I'm trying to make sure I maintain and don't have that. You feel me? What was the second thing you said? The message. The message is
Is it the record, the message, or the movement?
right. So it is all three. And the reason I would say the second one is because the message is the fact that Black people can, first of all, come together, just like your intro. You know what I'm saying? We can come together and do stuff regardless of our differences. And hopefully we'll be able to build something bigger and greater for future generations. Right. So that is the message in the Pan-African and atheist part. And then as far as the movement, everybody know I'm a Garveyite. Like I said, the brother Real Hoop and Power was in the chat a little while ago. Link him. Go subscribe to his channel. Check him on Facebook. Brother Everett Winchester. He is in Baltimore. He is the Minister of Information, and he's the key to join the UNIA in this current iteration. And so, yeah, all of those things. That Black Power is dope. It's fun. It's funny. It's animated. And you know what I'm saying? You really don't want to debate against it, because if you do, you're going to lose your head. You hear me?
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Shout out to my sister, Michelle Turner. Michelle, if you would be so inclined, please put the link to our brother, Pastor Bennett's conference in the chat for those who would be so inclined. If you are in the Chicago areas right outside of the Chicago area, our brother Pastor Bennett is putting on a Christian conference, and it is free. It's an educational conference. This brother gets out in his community. This brother supports his people. And usually conferences of this nature cost a lot of money. This brother is proving he a man of the people because he's doing this thing for free. Only thing you have to pay for is your hotel accommodations. Sister Turner, if you would, please put that link in the chat. I normally would, but I don't have my messenger window open. And again, if you're so willing to attend, if you are a Christian, if you struggling between being a Christian and not being a Christian, if you just want to see what the information is, attend the conference. It's free. Especially if you in that area. Shout out to Pastor Bennett. I ain't gonna proselytize to y'all, but I'm just saying it is what it is. And real quick, just so y'all know, I want to be clear. This DMG, this is my channel, Paradigm Shift TV 314, made it in 2019. I don't want nobody here who don't want to be here. I don't care who you support, why you support them. If you don't want to be here, If you don't give a F about what we doing over here, you ain't got to be in my chat talking trash about what I do or what we do. For anybody who on that type of time, kick rocks till your toes bleed. Now, if you actually support, please stay and enjoy the edutainment. But if you want some hater stuff, I got just as much hater energy for you as you got for me. And we can go. I'm not like the Craigs. They don't want no drama. For real. But I don't mind. I grew up in a all black. My people from one of the few all black cities in America, Kinloch. Look it up. Kinloch, Missouri. I don't run from smoke. I run to it. It's a bad habit I got. So leave me alone, or we can get to it. I promise. That being said, my brother, I have something I have to present to you. Now, you know how I do with I love the mixed martial arts scene. I love the wrestling scene, all of the above. And so I gotta do this right quick because I'm always tinkering with designs, especially as we try to level up this thing when it comes to the Versus series. And I was up one night and I saw this and I was like, oh man, I think that'll be an excellent new design for what we trying to do over here. So with that being said, I came up with a brand new belt design for the Versus series title. And I gotta present it to the champ. So y'all bear with me while I get this thing queued up. And we're gonna see what the champ think of it, because I've been trying to upgrade this thing since he won the first belt, making sure we keep it funky as this thing go along. But let me see if I can get this thing queued up, see what the champ think about this particular iteration of the Versus series. Undisputed world title. And I'm gonna share my screen. Bro, you let me know if you want to open up the chat.
Yeah, I'm down. That's cool.
Hey family, I already told the champ. Me and my son.
No, they gonna really hate me, bro.
I already told the champ. Me and my son got a day ahead of us tomorrow. We going to see the new Superman joint. So I'm not gonna be before y'all too long. I'm not planning on letting a gang of people up, but I will let maybe 3 to 5 people up. Maybe 3 to 5. And y'all know how it is. You get one question or comment to the champ. He reply. You can stay up and I'll come back around to you, or you can leave and he'll still address what it is you said or what it is you asked. It's up to you. But we're not going to be up here too long. That being said, shout out to everybody in the chat. Champ, what you think of the new belt design, my brother? Because I gotta show you, because that's the standard belt design. But of course, I had to get one with Demus nameplates.
Oh no, they really gonna be mad. Super Pan
Yeah,
Man.
man.
Wow, that's a diamond band. Let's go.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Nah, chill out, Lindsay Biscuits. That joint is mine.
So, you know, I think she talking about somebody else, Doc. I think she talking about somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she talking about somebody else. I think Lindsay is clearly a Pan fan.
She be hating though, fam. She be hating.
Shout out to the sister. But that being said, the link is in the chat.
Let me take that back before she jump on here. Listen, I was joking. Lindsay, don't be hating. She is the butterfly of dreams, and she is my fucking therapist. How's that?
He said the butterfly of dreams. Wow. Wow. Now that's interesting. Man. So yeah, man, this is the new Versus Series Undisputed World Championship belt. You see the Demus nameplates. If Haru or Lucifer, this is one of the reasons I make all our debaters their own personal logo, free for them to use however they see fit. I don't charge for it. It's just a small token of my thanks for being a part of the Versus Series. But one of the reasons I do make those is so I can put nameplates on the belts if they happen to win them. So y'all come on over and rock with us, and y'all might get y'all some gold too. We still have the tandem division coming. If you're a single debater, pick your teammate. We also have the social media title tournament coming up. Told y'all who win that. And again, it'll be the same demonstration. But this is the new undisputed world championship title held by Demus, the Pan-African Atheist. So when y'all see those images, y'all gonna see this belt instead of that old one. But he still got that old. Hey, that old belt is his. It's on the trophy case now.
Oh my goodness, these folks and people hurt themselves.
We got somebody that joined. We got Domo. We got Domo in the building. Me and Domo I was trying to holler at Domo earlier, but we kept getting disconnected, man. As they say, the universe didn't want us to talk or something, Domo. I don't know what was up, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on either. It's all good though. I just wanted to pull up, you know what I'm saying, to let y'all know I respect what y'all doing, getting it in. But I have a question for the champ. How many title defenses you had?
2.
2?
Yes.
Okay. And how many debates? If it's cool if I ask another question.
Sure. You the only one up here, Doc.
Yeah. So how many debates did you go through to become champ?
3. It was
3. Okay.
Six-man tournament.
Okay.
Yeah, it was so basically 3 to the win.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, respect to it. Like anybody that is putting in work to be able to call themselves a champ. You know what I'm saying? Definitely respect it. So hopefully, once me and DMG get this worked out, you know what I mean, we can get it in, you know what I'm saying, on some exhibition. I respect what y'all doing over here. So I ain't like, I'm trying to come for the title and all that. I ain't that type of, you know what I'm saying, type of dude. But I definitely, you know what I'm saying, would, like to get a little exhibition in, get my feet wet and how y'all get it in, do it like that. So
Doubt,
Yeah.
no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, we definitely got to work that out, man. And I'm glad you still willing to come through, man. Some people is a little shook because of some things being said, man. But I'm still trying to holler at people and see what's good, man. Y'all got some powerful people over yonder, man. I'm trying to see if anybody want to come over and rock out. So.
Nah, but I mean, before any of the crazy shit went down, I was talking about pulling up anyway. So I was already trying to see what y'all was on. But yeah, man, more people need to, more folks from our side need to pull up and say what's up, man. Because like I like how y'all get it in over here is respectable. In terms of the debate scene, it's not a lot of people rocking like y'all. So yeah, so just shout out to Demus, the champ. You know what I mean? I need to kind of catch up and see, you know what I mean, how you be getting it in. I've caught, you know what I'm saying, like glimpses of the conversations, and a lot of them have been a lot more nuanced than other conversations I've seen. So I can appreciate that from y'all. Because like you debate more than just like you know what I'm saying, religious shit though, right? Like that's bigger
actually,
than that.
the last debate, the title defense was about gun in school, actually. So yeah.
Oh wow. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to check that. What side was you on?
You might have to find out. No, I said no. We shouldn't. I was saying we should not have guns in school. Also, just real quick to the point.
I'm gonna text you that because that was the match that determined him winning the title. I'm gonna text you that match, and then I'm gonna text you the 2 title defenses.
Okay, bet. I gotta get caught up. I gotta get up because I've caught.
Or you could just ignore all of that. You ain't gotta watch none of those, bro. Just listen. To be honest with you,
I gotta watch the tape. I gotta watch the tape, man. I can't pull up over here blind, man.
It's awful. Don't even watch it. You know what?
Hey, should teachers have guns? And that was a good debate topic, man. That was a really good debate topic. I can't lie.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. So yeah, I definitely want to see how the arguments went down on that one.
In that tournament, actually, I only had one religious debate. The other debate in that tournament was about Pan-African nationalism.
It sure was. What was it? Because Lord Benu was talking about sovereign citizenship or something like that, wasn't
it?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you did only have one religious debate in the tournament. Now that I think about it, it just so happens both of your opponents in the title defenses after you won the tournament was religious debates. So I didn't even think about that, but you're right.
I think the only one that I probably watched in full was the what was dude's name? Was it James Cassell or it was another one of them dudes?
Yeah, probably James Cassell. He haven't debated Joshua. I think it probably was James Cassell.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think that was that the last one?
No, the last one was LP.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't catch that one. Yeah. I'm gonna do my homework, man. I'm gonna do my homework and show y'all that respect before I pull up and figure out what we can get it in.
Again, you know, just listen. DMG is gassing right now. Those debates.
That's funny. And the thing is, though, I think this talk about you being one-dimensional is cap, because a lot of people trying to put it like you only want to debate religious topics, but now that I think about it, that just happened to be the last couple title defenses. But like you said, in the tournament, that wasn't the case. So yeah, I think it's gonna have to be a new narrative put out there, bro.
Here, there's a narrative. I got you. You ready?
Go ahead.
Super Pan Man, wild as a Taliban.
Hey, I got one more.
Alan, that's okay.
The champ is here.
And that, that's all I can say.
Hey, so getting an understanding of the landscape, who would you say is your biggest competitor over here? Like, who you think who gives you the most run for your money, or who you feel like got the ability to give you a run for your money?
That's right now. Like I said, the brother Cool is his approach is something to pay attention to. Um, the brother in Islamic Intimidator, again, his approach because of the uniqueness of his platform is what I'm saying, again, something to watch for. Let me see. The rest of the folks is I ain't even trying to disrespect folks, but as far as the believer folks, I am a little cocky when it comes to my atheism. So, I'm saying, I don't really see any of the believers really as too serious unless they have been um unless their reputation precedes them as some sort of monster, you know what I mean? Which some folks have, you feel me?
We got the one and only outside the cube in the building. What's up, Cube? You got a question or a comment for the champ?
Yeah,
This
what's
nigga.
going on? Peace, y'all. What's happening? Yeah, Domo kind of stole my thunder a little bit. I was kind of gonna ask that question. Um, I guess I'll ask it a different way. Um, how would you look at the opponents that you faced? Do you think that like you don't have to be disrespectful, but do you think they were actually on your level, or you know that you're just clearly better?
I'm just clearly better. No. Again, so my first one, the J-Fax dude, you know what I'm saying? He was real serious about his thing, he was real serious. He's not really a debater like that. It was just how he normally is in his belief. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty serious. Um, again, I don't really when I say, Lord Benu, he's very well versed in what he's versed in. His issue is trying to convince people about that. And so again, that was a little strategic move in me knowing how he was going to debate. The guns in school was an easy one because to me that was an obvious choice. And my last two title defenses. I mean, those was grudge matches against cats who I smacked around in the past. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I was going to beat them. So I can't front. Those was real vindicating. What was the question again?
No, you
Yeah,
pretty much answered it.
I was just about to say, what was the question?
Yeah, I was asking him to pretty much just kind of rank in how he felt his opponents were, because I don't know, like I said, I've never seen the brother debate. I didn't know y'all was getting it in like this over here, so I'm gonna have to pay attention a little bit more, and probably go check out some of his past debates. For you to say that you're the champion, you done successfully defended, your title twice. I think that's pretty admirable. But I also wanted to, check out the talent. Like, what is, what I'm saying? Like, is it some cupcakes over here, or what's really happening for real? But yeah,
Oh man, I'm gonna have to send you some joints too, Q. If your joint's still the same, I'm gonna have to text you some too.
Are they on your
Let me
page?
give it a quick.
Yeah, they on the channel. They on the channel.
Yeah, I'll go back and check a few of them out probably tonight or tomorrow.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Quick disclaimer. As a cartoon character, animated assassin, when I first came into the series, I came in with a different voice actor. Let's just say that. You feel me? So the voice is gonna be a little different. Just run through it. You know what I'm saying? You'll be all right. If that's
Yeah, he was sounding like Bane on the Dark Knight and whatnot. But
yeah, that's cool. You can debate in any voice. I don't think that matters. I wanted to ask one more question though. How does it work? Because I heard you say that it was like a 6-man joint, and then you had to do 3 debates. So how does it work? Like, is there seasons, or is it just ongoing, or like how does that work? Like, and then secondly, let me ask this question: what does one have to do to now be the champ? Do they have to go through another 3-man tournament, or how does that work?
no, so for us, I didn't want to do the season thing, even though I thought that's dope for people who want to do it. I wanted to do mine more like the UFC, where we basically year round. And if we can, I want to get to the point where we having at least one debate every Saturday, at least one. If we get to the point where we having a debate on Saturday and one on Sunday, I want to get to that point too. What we do is, once you come in, let's say you and Domo both decide y'all want to come in and y'all debate each other. We look at y'all debate, y'all performance, and we determine based on y'all performance whether or not one or both of y'all would qualify to get ranked. Neither one, and because we only do a top 10, neither one of y'all may not qualify, or one of y'all may qualify. Both of y'all may qualify depending on what's been going on with the people that's in. But if y'all qualify to be ranked, once you get in the top 5, you can begin to openly challenge the champ. The champ can decide he want to debate anybody in the top 10 and call them out. If they accept, we can start trying to set that matchup up. But that would be if he decided to do that. But anybody in the top 5 can automatically qualify for a possible shot at the title. Now, we may have to work it out where number 1 may have to face, let's say number 4 decide, hey, I want a shot. Number 1 may be like, hold up, you can't jump over me. And then we'll have to set that debate up. But we try to do it more in the vein of the UFC than like the NFL or the NBA, so we can kind of pump out stuff year round. I do want to get it to where we set up events where we can do like a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, like maybe 2 debates on Friday, 2 debates on Saturday, 2 debates on Sunday, because I'm actually paying the debater. So a standard debate, meaning it's not for a title, each debater get $50. If it's a title match, the defending champ, Pan can attest to this, gets $100. The challenger gets $50. So that's the pay structure right now. If we start getting more money in, then that could possibly be raised. But for right now, that's what it is. So, and we tinkering with it as we develop, because we evolving as we go. So, because if we get more participants, we may have to extend that ranking system to 15, maybe to 20. So we evolving and tinkering with things. So, hey, bro, if you wanna be a part of it and you got some ideas, hit me up. And I get with the Craigs and get you in touch with them, and we can hammer some stuff out, because I do want to make this something that lasts. I believe in compensating people for their work. It takes work to do research, to put that research into a presentation and present it not just to the audience, but to your opponent. So I believe people should be compensated for that. Obviously, we got to bring money into the channel. People got to hit that cash app in order for that to happen. So it's been consistent so far, but again, we just got to stay consistent and keep doing what we do to make that thing last. But hopefully we can continue to grow it. But that's the goal, to continue to grow it. I hope that answered your question.
Thoroughly.
So to get shit started, like how which y'all start out with an interview, and then just after the interview just set something up, or?
Well, no. What I do is usually I try to do it on Tuesday. So I'll try to do like a Takeover Tuesday show. So it'll basically be a Takeover Tuesday with Brother Domo, introducing you to the audience, even though you and Cube wouldn't really need no introduction, but to get y'all acclimated to my audience and to get my audience acclimated to y'all, we'll do a Takeover Tuesday. If you can't do it on Tuesday, we'll just call it a Takeover show. I have some questions for you. We'll open it up to the chat, and that'll be your welcome to the Versus series. Once you in, then we'll begin to set up a potential debate. Every debate got 3 stages. We got a negotiation room we have on Messenger. We get you in the negotiation room. We're going to try to throw out at least 3 to 5 potential topics that y'all can debate. Once we get those topics on the table, we set up what we call a face-off. Once we get the face-off is live on the channel. That's where the topic, the title, etc., is determined. Once that's determined, we lock it in, we set a date, and then we get that debate in. And then that debate will go towards getting you ranked if it qualified and you off to the races. So we do.
Let me ask you this real
Go ahead,
quick.
bro.
What are some of the things that you look for to rank a person? Like what are some of the prerequisites to get ranked after you have a debate? Like, what is it based off on?
Performance, information, engagement, all of that. And I literally just did a show, and anybody who interested, I'll send it to you, I'll send it to Domo. I did a PDF on basically what I'm looking for in terms of who want to come over here and debate, plus giving you any information you need to say I'm interested or I'm not interested. And the show was called Everything You Need to Know About the Versus series. But how you engage with the crowd, the information you disseminate, and your charisma, all of that would count. But mostly how you perform in the debate under that pressure, under that scrutiny, because we have what I call it the chin check session, where say you facing Pan. Pan has 10 minutes to ask you as many questions as he can within that 10-minute time frame. And obviously, being a seasoned debater, you can stall. Pan would have 3 opportunities to stop his time. Once those 3 opportunities to stop his time is up, it's a war of attrition between him to get you, to force you to answer his questions, or for you to continue stalling. And he can just say, hey, he ain't answering the questions, next question. And you can do the same to him. And that's usually kind of where debates kind of take a turn on who, unless somebody information was just completely, it was completely lopsided. That's usually where the debate take a turn, in my opinion. But that's a situation where the rubber kind of meet the road, so to speak. But you have 2 10-minute rounds. You have your opening round. This is a standard debate. So you have 2 10-minute rounds each, and then you have that 10-minute chin check session. 3-minute opening remarks, 3-minute closing remarks. If it's a title match, then it expands to 15-minute rounds, still the 10-minute Q&A or chin check session, and still the 3-minute opening and closing. So that's the versus series format. That way we not here. Say that one more time.
Who does the judging?
We have judges that are outside of the community. We keep our judges anonymous for reasons that I think you would be familiar with. It's people in this community who are just weird. And giving an example of a debate we had a few months ago where dude stayed in one of our judges. This is before our judges was actually seen on the program, so everybody knew who they was. And somebody stayed in the judge's inbox for 3 months, harassing them about a debate that had happened 3 months ago. And so we keep our judges anonymous. In standard debates, we read you what the judge's comments was. In title matches, we play their comments for you. Each of our judges, some of them are in the community, some of them are outside of the community. All of them are educated. Some of them actually taught debate or coach debate collegiately. Some of them have participated in debates in the past. Some of them are just educated people who have participated in debates in one way or another, or just fans of it. But we try to keep them anonymous for reasons, like I stated, people is nuts. I'm open as we expand this thing for people who are uncomfortable with it, discussing that. But I really would like to keep it like that just because of the situation one of our judges experienced here in the past, which is why we wanted to do it in the first place, because I just think these cats is weird. But for people who are uncomfortable with it, we willing to have a conversation. But ultimately, I'm gonna be upfront. I would rather keep it the way we have it. But I do understand there's some people who are uncomfortable with it for one reason or another.
Yeah, that sounds pretty dope. I think as long as you can hold them accountable, I'm cool with them being behind the scenes. I'm cool with that.
100%, 100%. So, yeah, I've had people who had issues with it, and I'm trying to tell them, bro, if you think I would put you in a position where I'm gonna have one of your ops as a judge, you don't need to be over here. Like, I don't know why you would even think I would do that. You know what I mean? So, I need to know who the judges are. Well, bro, I'm not gonna tell you. So, if that means you're not participating no more, hey, we can say peace. I'm not gonna put you in a position where your op is judging your debate. Not knowingly anyway. So that's why we go to people who not even in this community. And so that's what it is. And when I say people in the community, I don't mean people who in YouTube and doing the YouTube thing. I just mean they in the real conscious community, like the conscious community that's actually out there trying to make a difference, in the world. Not what you see on YouTube. They could care less about YouTube, but they actually is in the community trying to help people, trying to make a difference in people's lives. They just don't do the YouTube thing. So, and like I said, for those who want to go more in depth about it, if they're curious about coming over and they really, really want to have a conversation about it, I'm willing to talk about it with them, because I don't want it to come off as being something that's a negative. I want to make sure we all understand each other. And if they uncomfortable with it, hey, we can go our separate ways. No, no negativity whatsoever. I respect it. But if you can vibe with it, let's rock out.
Nah, I respect it. Matter of fact, I go as far as to say I appreciate it, because a lot of the judging aspect of debates ain't really respected as it should be in these types of circles. And niggas like to use the judges and what they think the judges believe as a cop out. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just taking your L and keeping it pushing. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I think that I'm with it. Like, I think that's a great addition to how niggas do debates on YouTube, especially getting people outside of these circles. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like niggas be like heavily invested in, even when they judging, they still got the politics that they trying to push. You know what I mean? So if these is outside folk, I respect it. I mean, the fact that you was able to get outside folk to judge, because I didn't try to get some of my, like, I got my partners is, one of my partners is like the director of debate at Cal State Fullerton, and I was able to get her to do some like little coach training, but in terms of her sitting and listening to a debate and then having to tell these niggas that they lost, it was like I ain't even want to put her in that position.
Yeah, hey, bro. These dudes, I tell these cats, man, y'all the cats that end up hurting females at the bar because y'all didn't like being told no. Like, I ain't never seen cats like this in my life that just don't know how to take a L. Bro, if you lost, you lost. Get your weight up, come back, and let's do it again. It's so weird
It
to
don't
me.
even be like niggas is like cooking.
Right.
Like niggas be whole ass. Like debate be trash and then be mad that they lost.
Yeah.
It's like, it's one debate I watched.
I don't understand it, man. And if you think you did well, then you should definitely be willing to come back and get it in. And just whatever the critiques was, because again, if it's a title match, we actually play what the judges say. I try to obscure their voice. If anybody got, I'm gonna let everybody.
I saw that.
Yeah, bro, I'm as transparent as I can be, bro. I got the Power Director app. I obscure their voice as much as I can, and they explain why they said what they said. my thing, like I tell everybody, as it pertains to paying my debaters, I really believe in compensating the debaters for what they doing. And I tell people I ain't up here pretending I'm rich. So if I got 3 kids that still live at home, they all got whips. I got a work van. My wife got a whip. If anything happened with them cars and I'm supposed to pay the debaters, hey, we're gonna have a conversation. My G. Listen, I got a situation. Y'all, we can postpone this till I can cover what I'm supposed to cover with y'all, or y'all can have it and y'all got my word out. Y'all gonna be straight within 7 days. I'm not finna let y'all debate and then say I can't pay y'all. So I'm as transparent as I could be. Like, so if you come up here thinking I'm tripping, hey, I ain't got time for nobody to bro. I'm too honest about this shit for motherfuckers to come up here tripping with me. I'll holler at you and much respect to you. So I want everybody to come up, put their best foot forward, and we get to what we got to get to. If I can get some sponsors in here, I'm gonna try to do that. But I want everybody to come away from this thing positively. Competition up. I'm gonna do the tandem division where we have teams competing for it's basically the equivalent of a tag team title. I just didn't want to call it that. I called it the tandem division, but we're gonna do that later on this year. And we just trying to expand this thing and make it a positive experience for everybody. I ain't trying to be on no negative BS.
And hey, so let me ask Pan. Pan, I want to ask you, because like you can look at us like some, you know what I'm saying, like some potential rookies. Like what would you say to niggas that's interested in joining? You know what I'm saying? Like what in terms of, you know what I mean, like what to expect and then what niggas gotta bring. Like what advice would you give niggas?
Well, man, I expect you a little. No, I'm sorry, focus. Listen, from what I understand, neither one of you guys is rookies. So let me be clear. Y'all reputation sort of precedes y'all as far as being, you know what I'm saying, veterans. But in this, it's what getting used to the format, right? Because especially if you come from a different format, you know what I mean, getting used to this format and being able to get everything you want to say into such a small space, and be, and still have what you want to say actually get across. You know what I mean? So I think I've seen some folks that didn't use the time well at all. I've seen some folks that didn't use the ability to use visuals well. And that was their downfall. And I'm not even talking about my opponents. I'm just talking about I've seen in the Versus series. So like those are some just tips I would tell people, and I wish I could have told some other folks. You know what I'm saying? Definitely watch some of the old joints just so you get a use and a feel to the timing, and you can develop your own style. You know what I mean? And this right here will evolve. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna keep getting better. And salute to DMG for making us professional debaters. That is dope. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we're able to get $2 for the time that we spend. Thank you again, sir.
Hey, real quick, DMG, you got coffee and culture. He says he's in the back, but yeah, that's cool, bro. I think he said like it's 2 10-minute rounds and then a opening round and a closing round that's 3 minutes apiece. I think that's what he said. That is quite a short time, but hey,
it is, but it's not really though. It's really not.
Short,
no. I'm saying it is. It definitely is, but it's not. So as far as really being able to just, because that's what makes it a fight. If it's easier, if you sit there for 2 hours, of course you get your point out, right? But if you have to figure out a way to do this in this time, to me, that's what makes it more of a fight. And I see you let this dude Rocky up here. That's the one dude I said I'm afraid of, and I'm not trying to debate. So, do I jump off, or how do you want to work?
The real young phenom, Rocky in the building. What's up, Rock?
What's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all? I had to hop on this one, man. I want to say peace to the panel, peace to the audience first. But I had to hop on. I seen the champ was on here, man. I had to come troll the champ with something. I just ain't thought about what I'm gonna troll him with yet. but I had to go trade
As
him
long
with
as you don't come up here talking about LeBron the GOAT, you good with me, brother.
Who you said LeBron the GOAT? Finally, you admitted it.
I say
you
as
was gonna
long
come
as
out
you don't come
slums
up here, as long as you don't come up here saying that we good, man. Now, if you come up here saying that, I might have to kick you off.
You might have to kick me off because I gotta say LeBron the GOAT. I think the MJ argument. I noticed what it is.
Hey, I think your mouth might be moving, Rocky, but I don't think nobody can hear you, man. Like, what's going on? You good? You good?
Yeah.
Like you got some you got something in your throat, brother? Hey, you better go look at my debate with James Cassell, man, if you want to see who the GOAT is, bro.
Man, you know what? Yeah, I'm a graceful.
Are you gonna tell me I ain't watched James Cassell in that debate, Rocky? Are you really gonna tell me that?
You listen, DFG. You may have folded the brother like a blanket on laundry day, right? But that don't mean Brown not the GOAT. That's all I'm saying. The brother may
Oh
have gotten
wow.
folded up like a blanket on laundry day, but that don't mean the Brown not the GOAT. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to curve the conversation too much, man. I'll leave it at that.
I got you. Well, you got a question to comment for the reigning, defending, undefeated versus series champ, brother.
Yeah. I'm gonna break the rules. I kind of have two, if that's okay.
Go for it, man. You know, you Hall of Fame up in Paradigm Shift.
Much respect. Appreciate
You've been rocking with me since you've been 25 for 5 years, man. You've been rocking with me since you was first really 25.
That's for 5 years is crazy. I ain't 30 yet. We gotta stop.
I didn't went from not letting you age to aging you.
I'm trying to tell you. Look, but Pan, I wanna two questions, Pan. First one is you mentioned the brother in Baltimore. I think it was Baltimore earlier about the UNIA. I am interested. I do want to join and see what they got going on now today in 2025. If you could forward me some information for that, that would be much appreciated. The second part is, excuse me if I missed the announcement or I missed the discussion already. Do we have a debate for you coming up? A title debate for you coming up, or does this come after the social media tournament?
First of all, to your first question, the brother's name was Everett Winchester. He is in Baltimore. His YouTube channel is Real Truth and Power. I'm not sure if he's still in the chat right now. And you can link him on YouTube or on Facebook. Also, I just put I'm not sure why it's not showing up. The link to the UNIA ACL website is unia-aclgovernment.com. And so as far as the debate schedule, I guess right now I have to see the winner between Jashub and Haru.
Yeah, basically, Haru and Jashub are about to battle to see who is the number one contender for the title. And whoever wins will get a shot at Pan. And we gonna, for those who haven't seen my little promo, because I ain't played it in a while, I'm trying to do a 3-night event. It may be free on YouTube. I may try to do it as a members only thing. I gotta have at least 50 members to do it though. And I think I'm only at like 30. But it may be a Zoom pay-per-view. However we gotta do it, it's gonna happen. But I'm trying to do this thing called Debate Mania, where I do a 3-night event. Social media title on the line, the world title on the line, and then just a marquee debate, whether it be Jabari versus Vocab or Vocab versus Sid. Maybe we'll get Vocab versus Q. You know what I mean? But either way, one marquee debate, the title match, and the social media title on the line in a 3-day event. And I want that to be Pan's next title defense once we determine this number one contender. So y'all stay tuned for that. We're gonna let y'all know how we're gonna go about making that thing happen. But we wanna get to the point where we having one of those debate mania 3-day cards every quarter. And we just gotta figure out what the logistics of that'll be if we gonna try to monetize it, how we gonna go about making it happen. Because again, it's one thing to have one debate on a Saturday and pay either $100 or $150. It's another thing to have 3 debates and come off $150 for 2 of them, and depending on what Vocab and Cube would charge for that. You see what I'm saying? So we got to definitely have our money situation together, because I can't pay Vocab and not pay Cube. Or I can't pay whoever want to face Domo and not pay Domo. So we're going to have the money situation together to make that thing happen. So that being said, that's something I definitely want to do. And if it got to be free, it got to be free. And a brother just had to stack his coins, ask y'all for a little bit more change on these shows, but we going to make it happen. But I do want that to be paying next title defense. So y'all, like I say, y'all stay tuned and keep rocking with us.
Hey, last question before I get up out of here. What if you just have me personally? I don't see myself debating every month or nothing like that. What if
it was hypothetical, but
no, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about like the rankings and stuff like that. What if a person just comes through and they just want to debate once every 2, maybe 3 months? If I get ranked up like 7th and then I slide, I'm cool with that. But just I'm saying, just want to get in some rec, just chill, have a good time. Is that something that's cool?
100%. I got something that I call showcase debates. So let's say we got a brother by the name of my man Nobody from Trust and Believe the Gospel. He's been rocking with me since 2019. Yeah. My man Captain K. Neither one of them are in the Versus series. But I call them my pillars, because when I couldn't get nobody else to come on, it was me and them two coming up with stuff to talk about, taking turns, going against each other, moderating, and all of that. And so what I do, I'm trying to settle, like I had the brother Khalil Shabazz on a few weeks ago. I'm trying to set up something between Cap and Khalil Shabazz. That'll be what I call a showcase debate. If I get Jabari to go against Vocab, that'll be a showcase debate. Let's say you came over and you just broke down what you broke down. Like, hey, bro, I ain't trying to really be a monthly debater where I'm participating or competing actively in the Versus series, but I do want to come over here and rock out with you. All right, let me set Cube up with Nobody in a showcase debate, or maybe Cube against Domo in a showcase debate, or whoever. You know what I mean? So I do have that type of scenario lined up for that type of debate, if that makes sense.
Nah, that makes sense. But showcase is cool, but I would want to be ranked just in case. You know what I'm saying? I want to start to take it a little bit more serious so I can get my ranking up instead of having to start from the bottom. But
nigga, just get it in.
Nah, bro, I can't, bro.
Nigga trying to create a little cushion. This nigga trying to create a cushion, but
Nah, I just don't got it in me, bro. I just don't got it in me to commit that much time to it. I just don't.
I know I'm 48, but I don't think you that much younger than me. But even if you is, man, it's a song by Mobb Deep. You know what they say, man. It ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
Yeah, but I'm a halfway debater. The hell with that. Nah, I'm being honest, man. I just don't have it in me to commit that much time, you know what I'm saying, to debating every month, every other month. I just, when it hits me, and sometimes I'll be watching a debate like, damn, I want to get in the ring. But, other times, I enjoy my time away from it and just being a spectator, But, sometimes you'll see somebody and you'll be like, man, I wouldn't mind getting in the ring with that. So, I don't know. That could potentially be my path, but.
And we still, even with the showcase, man, it's still an opportunity for you to showcase your skills and knock some of the dust off, man. Either later this year in the last quarter of this year or either the beginning of next year, man, we having what we call the Versus Cup. Excuse me, and it's gonna be a tournament where we try to get at least 8 of some of the most well-known debaters in the space. So the Jabaris, the Vocabs, people like yourself. I know you don't rock with him, but people like Chris Harris, if he's so inclined, and people of that stature, right? Domo, Taz, perhaps, but JJ7K, some of the more well-known entities.
And
I throw him out there, but if y'all know me and JJ history, it is hit or miss, so it may not work out anyway. So, but I just throw his name out there as an example. But look at Mika. Mika say, "Hell no!" I shout out to Mika. I gotta listen.
Hey, listen. I would debate Chris Harris. I would debate Chris Harris. Who wouldn't be on no?
And listen,
I would debate
the Versus Cup has a $300 cash prize. So the winner of that tournament will have $300 in their Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Once that tournament is completed, and you can ask Pan, have I missed on a payment yet? Like I said, given a scenario, I may have to have a conversation with you, but ask Pan, have I missed yet?
Not even slow. It ain't even been slow.
Hey man, I appreciate the conversation, man. It definitely sounds interesting. You know what I'm saying? If the spirit moves me, then I'll definitely let you know what's up, man. For real. But sound like you got something dope over here, man. Sound like you really got something dope.
I appreciate it, man. Shout out to the Craigs, who are the architects of that thing. It was their concept. They came up with it. The brother was just able to help facilitate it. So shout out to Classic and Ratchet Craig, man, because the Versus series is they baby. I'm just helping to provide the network and finances to facilitate the thing. So shout out to them brothers.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good evening.
For sure, bro. Appreciate you coming through.
Yeah.
But yeah, Domo, man, as soon as we can set something up, man, I'm gonna have to get you on for a takeover show, bro.
Yeah, for sure. We can work it out. But I mean, just to echo what you said before I break out, like y'all, you know what I mean, y'all niggas keep doing what y'all doing, and a lot of niggas willing to put their money where their mouth is, in terms of what it is that they building, and that show a real commitment. You know what I'm saying? And so definitely shout out to what y'all doing. And as soon as I get an opportunity to get it in, I ain't on the shit the Cube be on. It's a debate is a real hobby for me. You feel me? So shit, I make the time. You know what I mean? Like a nigga was,
no doubt.
You know, getting it. Niggas and I already got it in before, and kind of got that bug. It's in me, so I'm like, shit. And anywhere where I could contribute my talent, you know, in a positive way, to build productive platforms with solid niggas. You know what I mean? Sometimes that should be hit or miss, but we're gonna leave it at that. But yeah, appreciate y'all letting me on, and yeah, I'm gonna tap in, DMG.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, man.
For sure. Shout out to the channel.
Hey, y'all, Domo got, I think, 3 videos, maybe 4 videos on the platform. One in particular where he take me to church on the N-word. Y'all check out all those videos. Just go to the channel and put in the word Domo, and it'll take you to those videos. Powerful brother. Appreciate him coming through. And y'all will see him soon on the Versus series. We are live in 2025. Debate Mania is a real thing, and it's coming. So the next time y'all see the champ put that new, beautiful, if I do say so myself, undisputed Versus series world title on the line, there you see the Demus, the Pan-African Atheist nameplates. When the next time y'all see that will be Debate Mania, whether it's free on the channel, whether we figure out a way to monetize it. I know I can count on y'all to support. That being said, my man, Champ, close us out, man.
You know what? I think we had an excellent show today. I want to salute everybody that was in the chat. Everybody that watched this in the future. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Paradigm Shift TV 314 to the world. And you know what I'm saying? I look forward to chopping off more heads. I'm about to open up another trophy room. Obviously we got this new belt in the in the armory. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna open up a wing just for it by itself. Yeah. And I look forward to all the rest of the challenges in the versus series. You know what I'm saying? Live in 25. Let's get it.
No doubt. Hey, I know what it is. Shout out to all the Pan fans in the building. Blessed One, Bar Reloaded, Random Info, all the barbarians that came through. Shout out to my sister, Mrs. Haru Conscious. Shout out to Haru Conscious, the #1 debater in the Versus Series Top 10. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. We are live in 2025. We got a lot of debates coming y'all way. We got a lot of face-offs coming y'all way. We got the social media tournament kicking off in August. Is it going to be Quinn, the enigmatic one? Is it going to be the Saber Supreme, Brother Cool? Is it going to be the biblical barbarian, Brother Hemi? Or is it going to be the Michael Everett? Hey, we're going to find out in August when that social media tournament kick off. Until then, we got debates out the wazoo, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Versus Series. We live in 2025 right here on Paradigm Shift TV 314. That is the skull collector, the grave digger, the ghost in the machine, the reigning, defending Versus Series World Champion, Demus, the Pan-African Atheist, kicking back with his feet up, waiting to see who we gonna face. It's your brother, the bearded one, DMG, the poet, aka Brother Pianki, aka the HNIC, and we will be black at it. Y'all come on black with us. The next sound you're gonna hear is gonna be that of the musical Messiah, Neo Love. Shout out to my man, Brother Hercules, in the building. Brother, I'm going to tap in with you so we can schedule your next show. I definitely want to follow up with you. That brother had a powerful show the other day. Love building with him. I'm going to tap in with you tomorrow, bro, see when we can get you back on. That being said, family, appreciate everybody that watched. And I will say it again. You don't want to be here, we don't want you here. But if you do want to be here, y'all stay around. And all I can say is this, and I ask this almost every show, so y'all shouldn't be surprised.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Is this not why you're here? And hey, if I could record it myself, I would say, are you not edutained? Are you not edutained? That's not why you're here. And if you're not, again, there's other places you can go. If you got your own platform, you can go over there. But what I don't need is you coming over here putting my shit down. That's what you're not gonna do. I just block it. I don't need no goofy stuff. I'm trying to do too much positive shit for somebody to come over here talking crazy. So shout out to the champ for giving me a little bit of his time. He a busy man. We're going to determine that #1 contender, and we're going to see who get the honor of standing across from the man who done held the Versus Series on his shoulders. Until next time, family, it's Neo Love, the musical Messiah. Shout out to Neo and his family. If y'all don't know, brother lost his father. Salute to his father, Greg LeBlanc, and Paradigm Shift TV 314 family and the Versus Series families is with you, my brother. You should be getting that package tomorrow. Much love. We'll see y'all next time, man. We out of here. That's peace.
The following music is performed by the Musical Messiah, aka the most dangerous Bible believer. Please be advised by how hard it hits.
Wanna have to do it, 'cause if you do it, you gon' have to prove it, you gon' lose it. Nigga, living life in my paradigm, shifting time from one state of mind. Something like the truth is, yes sir, I can prove it. Go ahead, bring the hallelujah to you. Back up on the beat, back up on the sweet. Pack up all who speak bad on O&E. You don't wanna have to do it, 'cause if you do it, you gon' have to prove it, you gon' lose it. Nigga, living life in my paradigm, shifting time from one state of mind. Something like the truth is, yes sir, I can prove it. Go ahead, bring the hallelujah to you. Back up on the beat, back up on the sweet. Pack up all who speak bad on O&E. You might know that neo-love, but neo-love O&E above. Switching lanes in the turning lane. Old school, no roof above. Carpool, no room for her. Bitch, you cartoons, we gets it up. We check the sources, you listen to voices. You are not living like us. You say you creeping in houses and all of the monsters is living in fearing of us. Pussy, we are not monsters and we are not pouncing and we are not giving a fuck. We up the score on you niggas. We done outgrowed out you niggas. Nigga, yeah, with DM the G, Craig and the Craig and nobody. They saying you the Naz, but he be trash. Bring me the bag. Why the fuck would you brag with? No, you ain't living that bad. You are not rad. I take your choices and put them inside of a bag. Smoke them like hash, then dump out the ash and not a pussy on the crash. You don't wanna have to do it, 'cause if you do it, you gon' have to prove it, you gon' lose it. Nigga, living life in my paradigm, shifting time from one state of mind. Something like the truth is, yes sir, I can prove it. Go ahead, bring the hallelujah to you. Back up on the beat, back up on the sweet. Pack up all who speak bad on O&E. You don't wanna have to do it, 'cause if you do it, you gon' have to prove it, you gon' lose it. Nigga, living life in my paradigm, shifting time from one state of mind. Something like the truth is, yes sir, I can prove it. Go ahead, bring the hallelujah to you. Back up on the beat, back up on the sweet. Pack up all who speak bad on O&E.